Welcome back to the next part of our tutorial to build a train. We start. Today we want to build some from this front stuff here that we last time not did. So I give you screencast keys here. Okay, we start with this little thing here. That is that here. So we add mesh circle, scale down, then edit mode, and extrude up one time, extrude another time, scale down, extrude to the top, extrude to the real top, make a loop in the middle, scale them a little, Control B to bevel, roll the middle mouse button, ready. Top loop, we close with F, then we have that here, that is okay. Then we get that here. That means we take add mesh cube, scale down to the size that we have there, scale in the Y, go in edit mode, Control B, we bevel all, and done. We give them a smooth, bring them onto this material here, a little bit smaller, and into, so we bring them in. Then we get that here and smooth that too. Then we combine them and join them together. So the first thing is done, grabbing and position there. Okay, next one is here in the front. You see that thing here. So for that we add mesh plane, rotate X 90, scale down, edit mode, delete 3 words, X, delete words. We have one left. This one we take and extrude them to the top, to the side, down, and close that. F. Then we take another one, Shift D, duplicate, place, extrude, and extrude again, extrude down, and close that with F. So we have that we must clean a little. So we move them to the side, jump 2. We see that isn't straight, so scale X 0. Here the same, mark this both, scale X 0. Then we mark this both here, scale Z 0. And here the same, scale Z 0. And here 2. And the last one is down here. So we should look that we have the same distance from everywhere. So that means that must be the same like that, and that should be normally the same size. Good, we have done that. When we want to close that, we take Alt, Alt F, so he closed the outer part but not the inner part. Okay, we extrude in the Y, so we have a thickness there. That is good. We need a second one of them, so we mark all, Shift D, copy that, rotate set 180, bring them near to. Now we have to merge them together here at this point. So we mark that both and go here to Tools, Merge, at Center. The same we make with the back 2 words there, to center. Now we have that. Then we get here a place out, so extrude and bring down. And when we look at the original, there are round places here. So we Control B, We bevel that, and same as here that. Control B, and roll the middle mouse. Then we have here the round things, not here, that should be straight, that is correct. So Control B on the other side, roll the middle mouse, and the same at the top. Control B. Oh, forgotten to move the mouse wheel, so okay. And one here in the middle, we want to have two, so Control B, make a thick one, and roll that. Good. So we have done that thing here. We grab that and bring it to the other side. So the next thing we can do is this big, huge thing here. So for that, we start with a cylinder, add mesh cylinder, 24 is okay for such. Then we scale down to this size. Then we go top view, and we only need this funnel. So we go here with background selection and delete the top part complete and the right part too. So we have only that left. That we need now on the other side too. So Shift D, bring it to the other side. Rotate set 180. No, rotate set 90. Yeah. Now we combine this two and this two words, close with F. So we got that. Then we have to close the back part with that back part, F to close. Yeah. Then we can close the down part. So we mark them, close with F, the top part, close with F, done. Good. Then we have to use loops because we want to get this here out. So with Control R, we give there some loops in. And we need straight loop to get this smaller thing there out. So we bring that far in front that we can look better from behind. And then we give here a loop to the top that we can get the rest out. And we see here we need to loop here at the back too, and here in the front too. So we have that. Good. Now we want to get this thing here out. So that means we have to cut there. And that means we take the knife, we get it from here to here, and spacebar to accept the cut, knife from this point to this word, cut, and it's done. Good. Then we get that here out. So we extrude that and scale that in the X little to get this look that we have there. So such like that. Then we see that comes out here, and we see that the roundness has a little material behind it. So that means we take that all in the moment and extrude that again and bring that a little out so that we have a small part there, and then we get only the rest out. So that means that part here. And then we got this here. That is the same like here. Good. We have now to bring on here this outstanding part there. So that means we take part of that. Yeah, we have here no cutted loop in this face here. So we need to make there one. And we see here we don't need them. We need them more in the other field. So we go back and make it here. And then we can say where it should start. I must look. Yeah, it's the half of them. So, okay, make it in a half. So that is here. Good. The same we must do up there so that we can cut through that. The same we'll make on the other side, middle, middle, and then we get a knife and cut here through. The same we make here and cut through. Good. Uh, Now we can drag out this front part. That is that here. We extrude that down. And then the down part is smaller than the big part is there. So we can get here this edge selection and bring them to the Y. Sorry, let's mark that complete line there. So bring them to that side and we have that what we should. Then we have to bevel, Control B, that a little, and on the other side too. This one here, Control B, bevel, roll middle mouse button, good. Then the same we have to do moment, jump to, okay, with this line here, Control B, roll the mouse button, then this line here, Control B, roll mouse, same here on the top line, good, and this top line too, but without that there, so only that, Control B, and roll, 3, 3, 3 is good, good. You see we have done what we should there. That is the same thing like here is. The only thing we have to do is to bevel. So that means all that is round stuff, that is that and that here, we can give them a smooth face. The same is from here to here, smooth face. Then add the down part here, from here to here, smooth face. Then this top parts here, that, that, and the other one too. And so we make it with all these rounded things there. And then we have to make some loops later for the shading, you know that. But at first we smooth that all. Good. Then that one here. And this and that. And here on the side. And at the down part too. So here we have the shading arrow, so we have to loop one to the front, one to the left. That we make with all, but this here we have to set one down, one to the upper part, one to this upper part. Good. The same we have to do here. So we have to do one here, one there, one there, one in the middle, and so on. Good. Same we have to do on this side here, the down part. One to the front, one to the side. Good. The only thing I see is here we need one. Yeah, and it then goes down here. So all at all, you can take there an edge split, then it makes it automatically that the shading errors are gone. Good. But I think here we haven't smoothed, I see here. Yeah. So we get here face selection there to there and smooth faces. So that is better. Good. We done that thing here. So we grab, bring it in position, file, save. Good. We have done that. Now we done that here. That's a little bit complicated, but don't worry, be happy. We will do it. So add mesh plane, rotate X 90, bring it in front, jump 2, then we take this top left bird, we delete, we only have now this here, and we need that comes here to this point, then we rotate X minus 90 degrees, and then we take them all and extrude them to the upper part. Then we scale the whole object a little bit smaller. Then we have that like this size here. So that can be okay. That one here is smaller than the back part. So we get these 2 points here, make it the half of them. Good. Now here we see it from the side the thing, and we see where we must cut that. So we bring them there, scale a little, good. Now we must rotate that, rotate set 90, no. So rotate set minus 90, yes, that is it. Now we have to see how strong is that X that we must cut there. So we go here to this point and say here wireframe mode, so we can look through our model, and now we can cut there. So we go in edit mode and we get our knife and get it from here to the point there. That's a little bit tricky, so we go near, then we can make it better from here to the point. We must get the right light, then we with both colors. That one. Then space to cut. Good. We have that. Now we have to cut from here to here. This side. See it here. So knife from here to here. Space to make it. Now we can delete these 2 top words there, and we get that here. So, and I said it before, that it is a little bit complicated, and it is, believe me that. So we get this here, top word, and extrude that to Y. Then we close this face here, F to close. Now we need from side view, that here, we must follow this line to go backward. So extrude and bring them to the float with this point that floats again. Then we bring them a little to the side, to Y, and extrude to Y the rest. And then we close the top face there. So we got that. And that is what there is the real thing. So it should look, and we must here change that to texture mode back. And that is exactly that thing that we have there. We must make here a little bevel, I think. So mark that and row a little. Then we got that. That looks very fine. Um, we go back to this view, then rotate set 90 degrees, so we look from the front to the thing. We grab it here, and we see we got it. That is exactly that what we want. We can make that here, the down part, a little bit longer, and then it should fit. Good. Then we need here a loop on the side and get this edge here, the side edge outward, so that we can put there the screw heads on it. So we add group instance screw head. We have one here. We go a little bit into the material, bring it up. We have one. We get them here the axis down. Good. Then we make this two holders there. So we add mesh cube, scale down, scale in the set. Look from top, that is good. Now we take this edge here, Control B, and bevel them around. That is all. We give them a smooth. Then we give them two loops for shading. Good. Now we have that, and that we put into our model. What we make it a little bit smaller, such like that, and bring that into our model. So we move that to the front. That it comes into. We see that comes a little bit deeper. So here, I think, yeah, and that maybe comes there. So we can get this here, Shift D, and bring them at the down part too. And then we get this screw head and copy. Then we get those and copy and bring them down. Shift D, one there. Shift D, one there. So we done this whole thing. That is good. Now we must give that and that a join. Smooth that completely. Then we must the screw heads parent to the main object, so mark that, then that, Control P to object that we make with all. Okay. So we have that, and we can try that. It's all fixed together. So that is good. You can make it here a little bit smaller if you think. So you can take this word here and make it a little bit smaller so that you have more this character there, but it's okay. So grabbing, positioning, file, save with a new number. I think the 23 for me is good. I must do it again. Save as 23 and I save in Blender. Good. We done such things from the front, that one, this one, and this one, and the little thing here that comes out. So the last thing I want to make with you today is that here, but only the start of that. So that means we get this tank here, have the last loop, Shift D to duplicate them, grabbing P to separate the selection. Now we have a singular mesh. The front thing we can delete, so we have only that ring here, and we need only the half of this ring. So we look from side, then we get here the down part and delete them. Then we get these two words and extrude them downwards and close with that. So we have that. Then we close that with, now we extrude that in the X. So we get that. We make the origin to the geometry. Then we grab that to the position where we want to have it in front. So we have that here. Good. And you see the front that is bended to one side. So we bring that here in front. Extrude them one time again. Moment. Extrude. So then we can rotate that in the Y and bring them back. Then we have that here and that we can close with F. The back we don't need to close because it is in the other material later. So, but we must give them smooth from here to the back side. There, smooth. Then from this to this point, and then we have done that. In the next part, we will cut in here the soles and bring them out and so on, make maybe this thing or here the front things. We will see that. For today, that was that we have done much. So that's good for today. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.